Yo, it's young Dolph right now kicking with Hot 107.9 and Hennessy. Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey, what to do, man? It's yours truly, Stewie, aka James the Fly's Got a Radio, man. It's all about Hennessy, it's all about Unplugged, it's all about NBA partnership, it's all about big money, it's all about young Dolph, it's all about PRE, Paper Route Empire. First of all, let me toast to your success, my boy, you know what I'm saying, from everything you've been through. Let's speak of the NBA. Playoffs is coming. First of all, what's your favorite team in the NBA? I think I know it.
What is it? You answer, let me see if you're right.
It got to be the Grizzlies, bro. You got to go with the M-Town. You know what I'm saying? So look, okay, so who do you think gonna win the whole playoffs? Who you going for? Are you into it like that, or are you know what's going on?
Man.
I'm saying.
I'm gonna keep it real. You know I'm always rooting for the Grizzlies, but the Lakers, man, they're my folks, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be good, man, because you know I'm a big Kevin Durant fan. You know what I mean? So it's just gonna be a hell of a season.
So King James still got it. He's still that deal.
We ain't have you not had it.
I'm just asking you. I've been listening to ESPN and everybody's saying a lot of different things about LeBron and Steph Curry and Durant.
Listen,
shade.
They hate it. You know what I mean? Like they hating on greatness. You know what I'm saying? That's how greatness is, bro. Like it just is what it is, man. Don't nothing get bigger than James, man.
How you talking about? So tell me about this, man. Struggles during COVID-19. You know, we had a big pandemic that just came up this past year. You know what I'm saying? How did this slow up your money, man? Because I know you a hustler. You know what I mean? I've been knowing you as a hustler. I think the first time I met you was with Gucci. We was at the station. I think you had on polo down to the socks. You know what I'm saying? Posting up on the wall. Yeah. You know what I mean? And next time I seen you was out of there.
Yeah.
So tell me about the struggles during COVID as far as making money, because you always been a hustler.
Probably slowed down at like certain couple little things, but it wasn't nothing major. It like, I don't know, I can't say too much or would it slow down, because me personally, I'm a person that really don't care about money like that.
Okay.
Now I mean, I guess that's why I'm so blessed in the situation I am. You know what I mean? Because I really don't care about money. I just understand you need money to get ahead. You need money to do the things I like to do and provide and take care of my family. You know what I mean? But I had a film finna come out and stop that. It was a whole lot of content and stopped. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I needed a break, period. You know what I mean? Like I've been going so hard, doing 3 shows, 4 shows every week, in the studios, video shoots, photo shoots, just everything all over the place from coast to coast, from out west to down south. Going to New York, it was like sometimes you need a break. And I feel like it gave me a reset. You know what I mean? Because I was able to do a lot of stuff that I didn't have time to do, that I really wanted to do. You know what I mean? So it really was a blessing to me. I ain't gonna even lie.
I know you always speak about family. You know what I'm saying? And taking care of family, just doing for family. Like how much extra time did you get? What you allowed to spend with your family now that COVID had to sit you down for a second?
Man, all my time, 100, like all of my time. I got a grandma that's 94 years old.
Wow.
She been in the house ever since then. So recently, I had to make her come out to my house. You know
so
what
you
I mean?
flew her out.
Yeah, like
that grandma on the PJ.
She was just like, they been in the house. Her auntie, they been in the house for like a year straight. You know what I mean? And I had to really. Like, it wasn't easy getting to her to like come on, grandma, come to where I'm at.
What she was saying to you, dog?
Bro, I had to trick her into coming. You know what I'm saying? But she enjoyed herself. You know what I mean? When she came, she didn't want to leave. Her and my auntie, they stayed, they kicked it. I catered to them. You know what I mean? Like, they got what they wanted. They gave them my whole floor, gave them my whole room.
Right.
I slept downstairs. Like, this kind of stuff I be into. So I enjoyed it. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you a question. So I know you don't care about money, but just an estimate, just so people know, because I don't think people understand like how hard COVID hit the music industry. How much money do you think you lost as a company, as a whole? From projects you was working on to your movie that you putting out, if you could project how much money possibly did you lose?
At 10 million, easy.
Easy. 10 M's.
At 10 million, easy.
It hurt my soul.
Easy, bro.
So what new ways did you figure out how to make money during COVID? Because you had the opportunity to sit down and think. Like you said, your schedule's busy. You moving, constant movements, constant going, state to state, show to show. Sometimes you don't even have time to register about what's going on. It's almost like you're on the schedule. But now you being a hustler, you've always been innovative. You know what I'm saying? And a great businessman. How many new ways have you done about making money? Have you jumped into stocks or anything like that?
For sure, jumped into stocks. Like for sure. Like I really invested some millions in stocks. You know what I'm saying?
So we gonna have one of them stories like a Juicy J or a 50, like 2 years later, 3 years later, Dolph sitting on a 50.
Man, I hope
Come on,
so.
man.
And I made an investment, like there's some stuff that I did that the average entertainers or the people that's in my business or do the stuff that I do, like they would have been talking about it just because for promo, because it's big, but I ain't never brought it up. I invested $8 million last year in 2 different companies.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been working at the same time, been doing my thing at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, man, just going. Like I always try to like sharpen myself up. You know what I mean? Stay alert of what's going on. Like I'm a person that's like very influential. You know what I mean? And the people in my generation, the younger generation, and the even younger generation, people older than me, like everything, like I'm influential from what I drink to what I smoke to what I wear to like everything. You know what I mean? So I looked at it like during the break, I just looked at it like key into that. You know what I'm saying? Like tune into that. You know what I mean? Like the people out here want to pay you for who you is.
Right, facts.
You know what I mean?
So tell me this, like you being influential and you being a businessman, what would you tell some of these young black brothers? I'm always big on uplifting our people. I think that since the growth, and I think we've grown as a community, as people, period, as a culture, we get into stocks. We started to buy real estate. You're seeing a lot more young black men investing in different things, like you're saying stocks and bonds and different companies, stuff like that. How important is it for these young cats out here to understand the business and get into this corporate world and invest their money in the right places?
Man, I mean everything. You know what I'm saying? It's super important. It's just like I be telling my little brother, he like, you know, he always at the car lot and the jewelry store.
Right, facts.
And I don't knock him, you know what I mean? Because it is what it is, and he young. He nothing but 23 years old.
Right.
It's like, man, you gotta let the young ones, like you gotta let them be young. You can't come to them like, oh, you trying to tell them what to do with their money and all that. It's like you gotta get them game and just walk away and expect them to like
make the right decision.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like they pick up on it and they want to do it, they gonna do it. But if they don't want to do it, they ain't gonna do it.
Facts.
You don't want nobody to. You don't want to come off like you're trying to tell nobody what to do with theirs. You know what I mean? It's like hell no, man. They don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that's a difference from like being a big homie nowadays? Because everything done changed. You know, back in the day, big homies, you listening to them. These young cats, they look different. They bred a little different. Daddy, listen.
But I'm gonna keep it real. The real young niggas, like they gonna listen,
right?
Cause they understand the big homie. They understand the ones ahead of them. They understand the money part. The ones that's hustlers and really out to get money. They gonna listen to it, bro. They gonna listen, and you don't gotta be rich.
Right.
You know what I mean? A person that's smart, they gonna pick up and listen to bro, somebody that don't got a cord in their pocket.
Right.
If it makes sense what you talking about, it makes sense. If it don't, I ain't hearing it.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So it's like really like you a hustler or you not. The hustlers, they gonna listen. You ain't no hustler, you just think you know everything, you got everything, but really ain't got shit. Right. Right. You gonna fall to the wayside.
You gonna follow. Let me ask you a question. So growing up, the young Dolph, young Dolph, what did you want to be? What did you aspire to be growing up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the young 10-year-old Dolph.
I don't know, bro. When I was 10 years old, I think when I was 10, everybody wanted to play ball.
Right. You got some height on you. You know
and I'm gonna keep it real, bro. My sister, man, my sister.
What, bro? What?
Man, I was sitting on the couch, me and my little brother. We were listening to music. My sister came in the house from work, my big sister, and she seen us. She looked at us, and it's like I don't know what it was. It's just something just sparked on. She like, what y'all just gonna sit on the couch? What y'all doing? Like, what y'all doing with yourself? What y'all want to be? Like, what you gonna do? What you gonna be when you grow up? Like, shit, I'm gonna play ball. She like, so you gonna play ball? She like, you gonna go to the NBA? I'm like, yeah, what damn? What you trying to say I can't do it?
And you talking about?
She was like, you know what she told me, bro? Literally, her exact words. You better get you some real dreams.
Wow.
Literally.
So what at that point, what did that do to you, being that young? You know what I mean? Like,
I felt like I had started doing something right now. When she told me that, I was about, I say 13. You know what I mean? Like I was probably about 13. I had to figure it out. I was like, man, she ain't nobody finna be talking to me like this,
hey,
man.
for real.
You know what I'm saying? So, first thing, I might have been 12, cause I taught myself how to cut hair.
Okay.
When I was 12 years old, I taught myself how to cut hair.
Okay.
I was cutting everybody hair in the neighborhood, everybody hair at school.
So you still got skills in it?
No.
Okay. You ain't got no more?
I ain't gonna say that, but that lasted for a couple of years until I moved on to other hustles. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But I remember walking at my grandma's house, and it was a building down the street. I was like, man, I'm gonna buy that building. I'm gonna turn it to a barber shop. I'm gonna buy a lot of buildings and just, you know what I mean? But I ain't do that. It ain't go like that. It ain't go like that.
Sometimes we get derailed, you know what I'm saying? It's all
I got
good.
distracted, you know what I'm saying? But it led to good things.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got distracted. I wasn't cutting hair, but I was still doing my thing. But I always knew I was gonna have something. I always knew, I don't know why, bro, but I just always knew I was the one. Right. I always knew what I wanted to do. I was like, man, I'm gonna take care of my family. I'm gonna get my mom out the hood. Like, we was down bad. I remember telling my grandma, like, all my mom and daddy need to do is get out the hood. Like, if they get out the environment, they'll change their ways a little bit. They ain't gonna turn to no angels, but they'll be doing better. Right. So it's like, first thing first, once I got up, I moved them out way out the hood. You know what I'm saying? And it changed a little bit for them. So, man, you know, like, it's just certain things when you see or when you realize when you young. I just always knew I was gonna have some money and I was gonna take care of everybody. You know what I mean? And that's what I've been doing for, man, ever since I was a teenager. Right.
So when did rap click? Like when it was like, no, I'm a rapper. Like when did you realize, man, young dog, I'm a rapper. I'm in the streets still. I'm still doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Still with the homies, but I'm an entertainer. I'm a rapper. Like they really messing with me. At what point did you realize that? Like was it a mixtape in or at the beginning? Because I feel like you were always overly confident. Like you ain't never struck me to be nobody that didn't have confidence. Even when I first met you,
it's really a kind of a bad thing too at the same time of being so confident because people take it as like
being arrogant,
exactly.
Conceited.
You know what I mean? Instead of taking it like, hey, I need to have that same kind of attitude. Right. You know what I mean? It's like you can talk stuff into existence. You can live stuff into existence. You know what I mean? It's like everything I'm doing now, I told everybody I was gonna be doing it. You know what I mean? I didn't know I was gonna be rapping though, but once I started doing music, I'm gonna keep it 100. When I did my first show in Memphis, I was like, I'm rapping.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like I did my first show, and it was just, I just got all the love in the world. You know what I mean? All the way around the board, and I just took it from there. You know what I mean? Like I'm the type of person once I see something or somebody show me something, it's like it's over. Oh, you let me see this, you show me too much. I'm finna get ready to make the most out of it. That's what I did.
So speaking of showing somebody, like where did you get your business model from? Because I feel like you were one of the elite independent artists. I mean independent artists and have an independent record label. Like where did you get your model from? Like who was you looking at? Who was you paying attention to be like, you know what? I don't need to go get no deal. I got my own money to invest in my own self. I believe in me. Ain't nobody gonna believe in me like I believe in me. So where did you get your model of your business from? Or was it something you just came up with?
Man, it came from my grandma. 100%, brother. It came from anime.
What anime say, man?
It came from my uncle. You know what I'm saying?
What they say, man?
Bro, what she said the most was use your common sense. Like she told me that every day. When I asked her anything, she like, use your common sense. You know what I mean? And she was always like, I ain't gonna be here forever, so you ain't gonna, like, she tell me this, I'm 8 years old, 9 years old, 7 years old. I got damn, grandma, like, just tell me, like, it's something simple, like, grandma, where the garbage bags at? Use your common sense, like, tell me where the garbage bags at, like. But it was just, she was just on it, bro. You know what I mean? And she put me up on just taking care of folks. You know what I'm saying? She was always like, I remember before she passed, I was trying to buy her a new car. Rest in peace. And she was like, I don't want no damn car. You know what I'm saying? She was like, get your little brother a car. She was always like instilling in me to do for everybody else. You know what I mean? Like take care of your little brother, take care of your mom and daddy. I remember I hated my mom and daddy. Like growing up, I had built like a wall up against them. Like I really did not like my mom and daddy. Like I ain't like, like man, they chose the streets over us. Like fuck them.
Right, facts.
You know what I'm saying? But she was like, bro, she was not with it. Like, bro, she was like, like she'd give me the business, bro. Like, boy, you better get your shit together. You know what I mean?
So do you think that like just the anger that you had towards your parents, like gave you a drive to be like, let me show them, let me?
I think the anger I had towards them was just, they were like something personal. But like with her, she was always on me so hard. It's like, I just felt like she was the meanest person in the world. And she was always like, it was just everything I used to do, bro. I couldn't do no right. Everything was just a problem. You know what I mean? And I just made it my business, like, to show her, like, I'm like, man, once I get old enough, I'm gonna show her, like, you know what I'm saying? I got this. You know what I mean? So once I became a teenager, I started taking care of my little brother. Started helping my mom and dad. You know what I mean? Started paying their bills. Started sending my sisters their money. Like I started just doing everything. Just keep it 100. I took her place.
Right.
Everything she was doing, it turned to all of my responsibilities.
So wait a minute, you done named a whole lot of siblings. How many siblings does Dolph have? Because you just named.
I got 4. I got two brothers. I got 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
Okay, so speaking of family, Key Glock is related to you, correct? Or is it
that's my cousin.
Okay, your cousin. So what made you sign Key Glock? Out of all the people, like, you know what I mean? Like, what made him special? Considering that you come from a family that probably all was inspired to do music, you know what I'm saying, to do something. You know how cats
It really was just him. You know what I mean? He wasn't on my heels, bro. He wasn't on my line. He wasn't, you know how they coming, bro. Like, hey, bro, sign me. Like, hey, I do music, I'm doing music. It wasn't none of that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Keep it 100, bro. My auntie called me. And she was like, hey, man, that's what they called me. My whole family called me. She like, man, I don't know what you doing, but I need you to get Key. He getting into a lot of bullshit. He just went to jail. He in jail for something. And I need you to get him and keep him with you and take him with you, because I don't know what the hell he doing and what he on. And when she said it was like a serious conversation from beginning to ending. And she was dead serious and she meant it. It's like if I didn't do it, she was gonna be on my ass. Like, I told you to do such and such and such. You know what I'm saying? And this is my Uncle Vic's wife. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like they had a big part of raising me. Like growing up, like my Uncle Vic and Yolanda, like they were like my second parents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like my parents, they was missing. You know what I mean? They was all over the place. So they felt a little void for her. She was like, man, I need you to get them. So it really wasn't even about no music. Once I really tuned into him and she like, get him, Glock, he way younger than me.
Right.
His mama is the same age as my big sister. Like my big sister, the same one that asked me to tell me I couldn't play no ball and shit. They was like they around the same age. So they older than me. You know what I mean? When we was little, when I was small, Glock mama went to the Fed. She had did some shit and she was gone for a long ass time. You know what I mean? Like long ass time, over a decade. And shit, he was just a young nigga. He was just out here going crazy, running wild, doing everything. You know what I mean? And when she called me, she was just like, get him. So it really wasn't about no music. She was just like, get him, because he headed down the wrong way. You know how it be, like older people don't be understand, they don't be getting it. Like when you young, you in the streets, you out here, you in the hood, like you gonna do shit. You gonna do stupid shit. It's just in us. You know what I'm saying? But by this time, I'm running a full-fledged business, a multi-million-dollar company. And my auntie know how smart I am, and she know what's up with me, so she like, get him, you know what I mean? And then she was like, I think he's doing music too. But the crazy part about it, he was already around me and the rest of my young niggas, but he was never saying nothing. Right. I was finna go to a show one day, and my little partner, R.I.P. J Money, he was like, man, we gotta go pick your cousin up. I was like, who you talking about, Phil? He was like, no. He was like, what the hell you talking about? He talking about Key. Pick him up. I'm talking about little Key. He like Glock. I was like, man, they crazy. Like, bro, He around, he everywhere we at, but he ain't saying nothing.
Right.
He ain't come to me, cuz I'm rapping now, cuz I'm doing this, I'm doing that. He know nothing. He come around me at all the video shoots, the studio, he just playing in the background, just chilling, just in the cut. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time, this my family.
Right. He
ain't nobody else my kin for. Everybody else just from my hood or from my section, from my town, from my apartments. Him, this my real little cousin, but he ain't even up. He ain't pushing up like everybody else, bro. He chilling.
Right.
So once I tuned into him, now he done grew up. He grew up, he a teenager. Man, I hear his music. Music hard as hell.
Right.
Then I get to rapping with him. And I see where his mind at. He ain't going for no bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he like, man, I'm like, what you trying to do? I asked him, like, what you want to do? What you trying to do? He told me what was up. I told him what was up. It's like, once we got done with that conversation, it was just, he was like, I felt like he was like, bro, I'm finna show this nigga something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, his music, he just started coming with music. He made that shit his focus, because he wasn't focused on music at first. He was just doing it a little bit.
Right.
But once he focused on music, and I felt like he was like, bro, I'm finna prove this nigga something. Like, I'm finna show him. I was like, oh yeah, it's time.
Do that. So what's next for PRE? Paper out. I said, what's next for PRE? Like this new year coming up, you know what I'm saying? I know you said you're working on the movie, so I'm figuring at the movie.
Like content, like a whole lot of different content. Like, I just signed 4 new artists.
Okay, talk about it.
You know what I mean? Like you got Big Ump, you got Jody, you got Snoop, you got Woo, Chi-Town, 5 of them. You know what I mean?
So what made you snatch these guys up? Because I feel like
they hard,
I feel like you like you said, you're a businessman. You know what I'm saying? You don't make dumb decisions. I've seen the way you move, you constantly move. You know what I'm saying? In the industry, in the game, as far as your business, how you handle your business. What made you decide? What made them stand out to you?
He that new nigga in Memphis.
I'm about to ask you about Memphis.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bro, he the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, he from Walker Homes. You know what I'm saying? He ain't from my hood, no nothing. You know what I mean? Snoop, he the one in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Like, he from my hood. It ain't no comparison. You can't compare him to nobody. He his own self. He his own man. He ain't going for no bullshit. He made me realize, like, he was doing music. Him and my boy Woo. Woo been around me the whole time, like just around me. You know what I mean? Snoop been around me too, but like Woo was around me everywhere else outside the city. You know what I mean? Just traveling, just going everywhere. So he been around, but I never seen him. But Woo got off the road, went back home. Him and Snoop just got doing music, dropping songs, dropping video. And my partner was telling me about Snoop. He was like, bro, Snoop ready. I like, I'm watching. Bro, they were dropping shit so hard. I was like, bro, I gotta go.
I gotta go figure it out.
You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, you don't want to fall in that shit where it's like, I just signed him cause he my little homie.
Right.
I signed him just cause he from my hood. It's a business.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I ain't finna sign nobody just cause they from my hood. Or if that's the case where I have 90 artists already.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Cause everybody want me to sign them. You know what I mean? I got real anal with niggas in my hood just because I didn't sign them.
Right.
Cause I don't show their music no love, or they feel like I don't show their music no love,
right.
or they feel like I ain't paying them no attention. End of the day, bro, everybody get their turn and their time. You don't understand that, I can't rock with you.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't hate on nobody else's time or nobody else's turn. You know what I mean? Like, you can't have none of that shit in you, or I don't want to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Jody. It's Jody Badass, she's female, my first female artist. She's from New York. Hard. Haitian.
She got to be hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, got an NYC.
Bro, she Haitian, bro. Like, bro, she just hard. She raw. Woo, same thing. You know what I mean? From across the tracks in Magnolia. Hard. You know what I'm saying? Chi-Town, a superstar from Chicago. Bro.
That's what we looking for, man. 2021, I mean 2020, wait, 2022. The new PRE.
He from the streets, but he a pop star. You know what I'm saying? Like, just mark my word. You gonna just check me out.
So what we doing? A compilation first? What we doing? How we dropping these? How we dropping these artists?
I would do a compilation, but it's like that's what everybody do.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I hate doing what people do, bro. Like, I don't know why, bro. I just hate doing what people do. Sometimes it ain't no way around it just because that's the game and that's what you're supposed to do.
Facts.
But I don't know if that's what I want to do. And to keep it real, bro, I had a compilation done and ready and supposed to be putting out a compilation. I don't know how you called it, but I might not do that, bro.
It's already done.
Yeah, but, you know,
got some
when you Dolph, bro, you can kind of do. When you Dolph, you can kind of do what you want to do.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nobody to answer to. You know what I mean? Like, young Dolph answer to Adolph Thornton Jr. Right. You know what I'm saying? So Dolph answer to CEO Dolph. Right. And it's like I just gotta ask myself, like, is this what I want to do? You know what I mean? So I don't know, I'm taking my time with it, but it definitely finna get ready to come out. I'm finna put all of it out because all of it hot, all of them talented, all of them raw. They their own person, their own personality, they own everything. You know what I mean? Nice. And that's what made me want to sign all of them. But I'm finna definitely get on the biggest platform of mine that I can give them. One thing about it, like, I'm trying to make everybody 20 times bigger than Dolph. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm just trying to see the best way I want to do it, and I don't know if I want to do a compilation, but I might do the compilation because it's done.
Oh man, I know you're gonna figure it out, man. Well, I definitely salute to you, brother. I've been rocking with you for a long time. We've been rocking for a long time, so seeing your career go where it's going, how you moving, you know what I'm saying? You've been my dog. I ain't never always picked up the phone. First of all, let me say that, always pick the phone. Some of y'all real niggas don't pick up the phone. Always pick up the phone. That's on solid, no matter what. I might see the man in the street. What's up, bro? Come on. He'll swoop around, hit a U-turn just to speak. So I definitely salute you, King. You know what I'm saying? I'm praying for you with everything you got going on, man. I'm proud of you about it all. So that's all we got going on. ATL Unplugged, you know what I'm saying? Our Memphis edition, NBA edition, you know what I'm saying? My brother, Young Dolph. You dig? I'll let your boy unplug Hennessy.